morning, everyone. Rachel with Dakota Wind Meat Goats. It is July 24th, and it's actually pretty cool out. About 9 o'clock in the morning. So just gonna check on everybody, and then I'm gonna go work on some fence. I'm gonna have to get my mud boots on, just because the dew is so heavy on everything. Just walking through my lawn this morning, my shoes are wet. Hey, baby. Oh, is your baby a napper? He is a napper. I see I caught some of them having breakfast. Everybody having a little bit of a lazy start this morning, are we? Enjoy it while it's nice and cool in here, yes. I'm gonna get you guys a little more alfalfa. It's a shame that it has to get so stinking hot out, but this fog is a good indication why it is so humid. Look who's waking up for their morning snack. You girls be good. That's not your mom. That's not your mom over there either. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I put some alfalfa over there because they were kind of picking on that big girl. And of course this gal smacks everybody away. Is she naughty? And this girl has it all to herself. Looks like the girl in the pen could use some. Hi. Oh, your mommy's over there. You're okay. Just looking for ones. She's okay, I think. Dried up.
And same with that one.
I might have to catch her leg since she's not standing there eating.
No, it's got a terrible tummy ache. A beautiful little doll.
Mm-hmm.
A beautiful. Just swallow some of it. Try and give them expensive medication, and they just no. There's another one there.
Yep, I see her. Gonna have to be a little wily with her. She's got her head up about it. All right, let me grab her leg. Okay, so we loaded bales this morning, and now we took the post out of this fence line all the way here because the creek came up this year all the way to this where you see this trash and smush the fence down, even push the post into the ground. So we're sucking all the posts out. We're gonna re-stretch the fence and put posts back in. Hopefully before it gets too hot, because it's supposed to hit 90 some degrees today. All right, so we put in a couple more posts and stretch the fence back up. So now we can turn our 2-year-olds and yearlings, our fall kidders, out in this pasture. And that's nice pasture for them. Okay, so now we're closing off this pasture here from our alfalfa field with these nice gates here. Makes it a lot easier. Really appreciate a swinging gate. Okay, so this was a little bit of a weak point, so we shored this up the best we can. It's the bad thing about goats is they like to get up on the fence and lean on it. Oh boy, because grass is always greener on the other side. That's a little loose, huh? Okay, so we'll tighten that up. So since we're going to be pasturing does out here, we're just making sure that all the gates are closed. So we got that one closed. We went all the way down there where they had gotten that done. We started running the water. Don't know if they'll even get that far today. And we'll run and get that tractor. But this tractor, the next field we'll be using this on, is the one that he's driving into now. So we thought, hey, we might as well move that. And then we'll come back and put this gate back up. We had widened it because we had a semi come and get the rest of the hay that we got off of there. Hay prices, not awesome because there's a lot of hay, but it was better than letting it just sit there and rot on the field, or the goats tear it apart, and then you got a big lump of hay sitting there. So we decided to just bite the bullet. But as I'm thinking tomorrow, if the wind continues blowing like this, I think tomorrow we'll take this down. We wanted to take it down earlier. We didn't want it to bloom like this because, again, the feed value goes down. But when you get 3 inches of rain in a couple of days, it takes forever for everything to dry. Yesterday I walked in there and put my hand on the ground and it's mud underneath there. So gotta have a wind. We haven't had a lot of wind, which is really weird for South Dakota, but today we have a nice breeze, which is making it so nice to be out here in about 90-degree weather. Keeps the mosquitoes off a person and the flies off of you, and makes everything a little more pleasant and dries everything out at the same time. So this will be our next patch we take down. And then we've got a patch over there, and we've got a patch behind these rocks here that we'll be taking. You see, this patch here needs to be taken down. Girls, looking on the lick tubs. Yummy, yummy. You guys want to go to a new pasture? It's probably the closest I've seen them up here. Hey girls, you guys want to go for a walk? That is a nice part about having goats that lead and follow. And hey girls, you guys want to come out to different pasture? It's up to you. If you guys get a little stubborn, we're not gonna go. Okay. Ain't nobody want to drink nasty dog icky water. Get out of there, Chew, now. Yeah, she listens so well. You guys want to go to a different pasture? Okay, let's go. You guys gonna come? Come, come, come. Come on. All of you gotta come or else this ain't gonna work. Oh, I don't know. Come on, girls. They'll follow me. But they had started to find shade for the day because it's getting a little warm. Wind's blowing nicely through here. If I were a goat, I'd be in the trees here. But where I'm taking them doesn't have any shade, but they can always come back, which they may or may not do on their own. May have to be one of those things where I walk them out there, walk them back in the evening. You guys following? And they know something's up because I don't usually come out here with them. But, you know, it looks like there's a lot of grass in here, and there is. But the thing with goats is they're browsers, and they like fresh pasture. Do not run me over. So, now this is nice and green, and I'm surprised they haven't congregated over here. But they like that fresh, nice, yummy stuff. Don't you girls? You guys coming? We gotta navigate. Come on. Come on, girls. You girls coming? Well, they don't know if they're coming or not. This seems suspicious. Now, here we are at the gate. And of course, it's done from the other side. There is some fresh alfalfa in there. Hopefully, we won't give anybody scours by putting them out. Well, yeah, there's a lot of you guys. No, Chew. You do not chase. Sorry. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave this open so they know to come back in. Of course, my vehicle's over there, so it's not that kind of day where you want to be out walking a lot. Yes, because of course the wind's coming from the south, so they're gonna walk into that. They're gonna make sure everybody comes out. Hi, Queenie. That red doe with the white spot is Queenie. That one's Dippin' Dot. This big buckskin one is Bucky. There's Itchy Baby. Yeah, I really need to quit naming all of the goats. Come on, girls. You're the last ones. You guys got to come this way, though. Come on, girls, this way. Hello? Ugh. I didn't bring a whip out because I was for sure that they would just follow. Okay, got them there. I think I still have one more over here. Might be caught somewhere. But they're happy. They're happy and they know it. They're a goat. Now that these girls are out there and they get that routine of going out there and come back in a little bit. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. Come on. And look, two that got left behind. Come on, girls. Follow me. Of course, it's Nancy and the white doe. White doe's awful to work with. I don't know if it's because she's some Savannah and they have a particularly not gentle attitude. Come on, girls. Come on. I'm gonna have to chase them. I did not want to do that at all, but can't have them separated from the herd. And these two are not followers, I can already tell, even though one was a 4-H goat. Weren't you, Nancy? Weren't you, Nancy Pants? Well, that's what you guys get for stopping. Okay, go ahead. As you go. Yeah. Ooh, and I tell you what, I do have a little bit of asthma. And the smoke from the Canada fires, not good on the lungs. Not good at all. And I want to be able to chase these girls down the fence line, not have them try and jump through a fence. Because you'd do that, wouldn't you, Nancy? Keep going, but I want you to go down the fence line. Boy, girls are getting deep and wide, aren't ya? The open gate. Ha ha ha. It's up to you, girls, if you want to stay out there and graze. They're used to going into the wood barn during this type of heat, laying in the nice cool wood barn. Well, the reason they do that is it keeps the flies off of them as well as providing shade. However, we have a wind today for the first time in a very long time. Oh, it feels so good. And that'll keep the mosquitoes off of them as they keep heading into the wind. And there's all the weanlings. They're looking good. Not especially happy. But I just got a text message that our last pregnant doe had her babies. Yes. Hi, look it. Hey, that's your baby. Yes. Oh, just born. Just born. Pretty smart little shivers they are. They're born and up on their feet. Almost latched on. I think she's just gonna have one. And of course, her babies are laying in that corner over there. Wow. I bet it's a boy. It's pretty big. Good job, Mommy. Good job, Mommy. How exciting. You know, and sometimes it looks like they have a hard time latching on. It does no good to help them because they'll back up and refuse to suck. So they've kind of got to do it on their own. Oh, it's a girl. She hasn't cleaned yet, so her placenta has not come out. Not too worried about that. That takes up to, sometimes up to 24 hours to come out. But we don't usually let it go that long. We'll give them a shot of oxytocin to do that, but she's got a nice udder on her. Just as I thought I needed to call in reinforcements, it found a teat. Oh, good, good, good. There we go. I see the milk coming out the corner of his mouth. Yes. Oh, good. Little low-hanging fruit on you there. And that's a big kid. I know you guys are miserable. Oh, just miserable. Do you guys want to walk out, though? Do you guys want to walk out? Or not? You just want to stay here complaining about it? Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's easier. You guys know you can walk out on your own, right? Pull your head up. Let's not do this today. Let's not do this today. Nope. I'm gonna have to figure that out. You guys are about ready to tick me off. You got into something you weren't supposed to, didn't you? Yep, gonna have to figure it out on your own. Oh, so tired of cutting goats' heads out of the fences. And she doesn't have horns, so she can get her head out. She just refuses to make the effort. Check the water. Cool. You guys want to walk out? Just don't get in with the other girls, okay? That makes me kind of regret walking you out, but You guys have to get away from here. Look who got her own head popped out. That wasn't that hard, was it? Jeez. Oh, I tell you what. There are days go. Oh, jeez. Was kind of hoping you'd stay in there a little bit longer. You always run into me when we're walking out. Now, do not test the fences. Please don't go around and tease the boys either. That is my rules for you guys. Don't tease the boys. Don't get out of your pen. I'm not leading you all the way out there. A big red. Why don't you lead them out, okay? I know it's hot. I know it's hard not having your babies on you anymore. I know. You guys all love your babies. You're good mommies. But it looks like you guys were starting to dry up your babies anyway. I don't see really any hugely full bags besides you. And I know the reason why, because you raise incredible babies. And I think they were both does. When we wean, they'll all get pretty darn skinny for about a week, just because they have been laying around crying for their babies, and it's their body's way of getting them to shut off the milk supply. So it's a little hard on them. We thought we had kind of eased them into it, and I think we kind of had some of these girls kind of got into some, I think, bad weeds. So we'll have to keep an eye on them. Yeah, everybody's a little raily now. And it's only been 2 days. See, you're a little raily. I know it's hard not having your baby on you. You know, when they're in mothering mode, that's when they're serving their purpose. Yeah, see, I don't see a lot of really full bags. I see one there. And this hot weather is hard on them too, you know. You girls weren't drying up. You'd think about feeding you some corn with some coccidiostat in it. And rumensin. Help with your gut health. Because I know you guys are getting into weeds you're not supposed to because you think you're dying of hunger. We'll move you to a different pasture. You guys will enjoy that. Yeah. Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. But can we stick to this pasture? Don't go through the slough and up there and tease the boys, okay? Let's not do that today. And let's not try going through over here where the yearlings and the 2-year-olds are grazing. They like to fight between the fences, and sometimes they pop that fence right out. Well, some of the girls are going to stay up in the yard, kind of tease the boys. And her babies were a bit younger. You see that her bag's pretty full, but not like drum tight. So we watch them for signs of mastitis when we do wean. Again, it's kind of ideal to wean when it's hot out because they don't feel like eating as much, and the more they eat, the more milk supply that they have. So this kind of works out to do it when it's really hot. But again, like I said, we watch for signs of mastitis, which, you know, they're lethargic, not eating at all, not drinking, and their bag will get really big and tight and red. And we try not to let them get to that point, because once they're at that point, sometimes there's not much you can do with them. And the doe will either lose part of her bag, half of her bag, all of her bag. It'll kind of explode. It's not a pretty sight. Or you'll lose the doe. She'll become septic. So yeah, we watch for that. Always watching for stuff on the goats. You got to get out of here so I can run these girls straight through, because they're too stupid to go back the way they came. You guys be good. I'm disappointed in all of you. There are days when you just don't know why you raise goats. And when they keep doing this and jumping over every fence that we have to come and torture the boys, I'm shocked that they have not gotten in together. Honestly, just shocked. Through the green gate, boys. You guys know the drill. Hey, you guys be good. So the boys are acting the fools. I know, that's just what you do. It's not your fault. You girls are naughty. It's time to move them to a different pasture. Okay, so now we have to get these girls. And I'm closing that orange gate then, so when you guys come around, you can't come over and torture the boys. That is unfair to these boys. Look it. You get their hopes up. It's not time for breeding yet. We're a couple of months away. Look at the boys ran over here thinking you girls were going to be available to them. Hey, now you guys go and you get your drink of water. It's your own fault you trap yourselves out there all day. Whew. It is July 25th. And we've got a nice wind going on today. So today we're switcherooing everybody. And right now we're moving the mamas and their newly born babies up here to the hoop barn, because it's a little cooler up here. Oh boy. They're gonna love the extra space. So we bought a doe that we absolutely cannot keep in anywhere. So for right now, she gets to stand here and think on her actions till we decide where we can find a pen with a lid on it for her. Okay.
These girls shouldn't be too bad.
No, but we're gonna have to move the boys first, which means we're gonna have to take those girls out to pasture first. Okay. Cut that cast off. Stinky boys, you guys get a whole pasture to yourselves. You guys behave. So thankfully we're going to be having some does in this pen. But right now, these ones are the ones that we just weaned the babies off of. See the open gate. See the open gate. You are good girls. Yes, you are. You're such good girls. And of course, they think there's water in there. Okay. Okay, now we gotta do some rearranging of pens. Whew. I'm gonna get a drink of water though first.